NASA engineer fed up with package thieves builds device to bring them to justice. There's something to be said for having to sign for your package. Leaving a box on your porch for an entire day seems too much for people to bear before they get the idea to remove your package for you. These porch pirates, as you'll see, are not the hardened criminals you'd expect. In fact, you may be rather surprised at just who is taking your mail. He'd had enough. Porch pirates had stolen his package for the last time. It was time to get even, and he wasn't the only one who felt this way. These mad geniuses had a plan, and it wasn't going to be pretty. It was time to exact revenge in the most spectacular way. Incredibly, a third of all packages delivered to residential homes in the US never made it to their intended recipient. Not because of a broken postal delivery service, but because of greedy porch pirates. And although they have a cute name, their deeds are far from innocent. You might expect that large cities have the highest rates of theft, but they're actually more likely to happen in suburban, rural, or secluded areas. Strangely, North Dakota is the state with the highest rate of package theft, where residents are 26 times more likely to be victims. And the residents were growing sick and tired. Of course, there are worse times for theft than others. The holidays, for instance, when thieves suspect that your package will contain wonderful gifts and not the replacement toaster you got yourself online. With the high theft rate, you've probably been a victim too. So, have you dreamed about the ways you would take your revenge? These guys did, and the results were genius. Alec Armbruster is our first revenge artist, and he sweetly recorded the entire process so that we may live vicariously through him. As you can imagine, Alec's package had been stolen before, often in fact, before he decided to assemble quite a gross package for the next unsuspecting criminal. And he had an unusual accomplice. The first prank begins with a video that has clearly had time and effort put into it. Alec obviously really got into his revenge tape. The video is titled, "I'm sick of my packages being stolen, so I got creative," and has now been viewed by over 1 million people. It seems that everyone wants a piece of the action, maybe because so many of us have been burned before. The video begins by Alec cleaning out his cat's litter box. He makes sure to get it all, every kitty parcel. He seems to have collected kitty contents for a few days because when he fills a brown package lined with a black bag, there's a lot of it, all the way to the very brim. But his creativity didn't stop there. Most impressively, Alec even spends some time by making the box look like a very official delivery, going to the trouble of neatly taping it all up. And then he really goes the extra mile, adding a surface of the room, and the camera keeps rolling. You almost feel sorry for this hapless package thief. Almost. Mark's viral footage of package thieves receiving their comeuppance and the spectacular device that made it all possible has become an instant hit among netizens. After all, what's better than watching a smug porch pirate excitedly open his ill-gotten loot just to have it all blow up in his face?